Hey, what's up? Welcome to mission number 1 of frequency. We are talking about FRAP. We're talking about frequency, referrals, average ticket and pricing. But right now we're going to be focusing on frequency. FRAP is the secret to increasing the revenue of your business. By focusing on those 4 different things, you can increase the revenue of your business based on the clientele that you already have that you're probably neglecting. If you've got a mailing list of a couple hundred people of past clients inside your database and you are not farming it, you are missing out. So we're going to be focusing on the F, which is frequency, how to increase the amount of times or the frequency that your customers are reaching out to you. I have a bunch of notes, so I'm probably not going to be looking at the camera as much, but I want to get through it. So let's talk about seasonal campaigns. You guys all know what seasonal campaigns are, right? It's like, hey, Christmas is coming, 14 days till Christmas or whatever like that. The secret is let's not wait until a week before Christmas to start planning your Christmas campaign, right? And the other thing is that everybody does this. Like we just had Memorial Day here last week. And my email was flooded with wishes about Memorial Day and everything like that, and which is fine. I'm not bashing that, but the point is that if you do the same as everybody else, your emails and everything is just going to get lost in the mix, right? So I have included in the show notes a crazy holiday calendar. 365 holidays that you just didn't know existed. And let's just see. You know what? I can't share my screen here. So we're going to do this, fun holidays, and boom. So I'm just going to share this right now. And you can see, like, we got some good stuff. Polar Bear Plunge Day. Let's go. Today is June 3rd. So let's just see what today brings. June 3rd. Did you know that today is National Repeat Day? And these all have hyperlinks. So if you click on them, it's going to take you to ideas and things for Repeat Day. June 3rd is Repeat Day, Repeat Day, Repeat Day. Possibly created by someone who loved doing the same thing over and over again. Repeat Day is an unofficial holiday that encourages people to redo or restate things multiple times. All right, so there are kind of different ideas you could do with this. You could send out an email, like the same email 3 times, because it's National Repeat Day, right? So there are a lot of really cool ideas in here. So, we got Iced Tea Day, Typewriter Day, International Joke Day. That's a good one, right? But the idea is to be kind of random and to think outside of the box. So looks like we're done sharing. Yeah, we're done sharing my screen. So we're back. All right. So like I said, you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait. And this is what happens is a lot of businesses, they do their marketing backwards, right? And because they don't have a plan. So they do it reactionary. So you think about your revenue curve and you're up here and you're like super busy and you're not thinking about marketing at all, right? It's just like you're not doing it because you're in the zone. And then all of a sudden you get to your slow season and all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, we got to spend money. We got to do marketing. We got to send out all these campaigns. And so you spend a bunch of money in the low times when you don't have it coming in. So it's kind of self-defeating, right? So if we take some time and we just plan out, you can take a look at your revenue curve, find out when business slows down for you, and then boom, plan a campaign right inside there using National Chips and Salsa Day or whatever, right? So you can you want to utilize your list and you want to do these things. You want to be able to touch your clients, and this is something that we're going to talk a lot about, especially when we get into like a Rainmaker campaign. But you want to be able to make sure that your campaign, you're touching your clients, right? You've got a database. They're your clients. You've got permission to talk to them. So you should be sending them out an email. You should be sending them out a text message, and you should be sending them a voicemail or a voiceless text message. And there's all kinds of softwares and things to be able to do that, right? So let's see. So we want to make sure that when we're contacting that we have a logical justification, right? So that's the very first thing, right? So a logical justification. You don't need to really let's not send out coupons, right? If I get another 10% off coupon, I'm gonna barf. Everybody does that, right? But a national justification is, hey, it's National Chips and Salsa Day. So get your gutters cleaned. I don't know how that ties in, but but we're gonna celebrate, right? You can send a picture of nachos and some salsa, or even a picture of you having chips and salsa, right? Like, hey, I'm having chips and salsa, thinking about your gutters. It's been 3 months since we cleaned them, and we're coming up on the fall, so schedule your time right here. Boom, to get it done, right? So you have a campaign that's going to go out that's based on that. You can also use scarcity. I've only got 10 spots left. It's National Chips and Salsa Day, and in celebration, we've got this discount that we're doing, but we've only got room for 10 customers on this spot. So we're going to so you need to sign up now. Another thing that you can do besides your logical justification is you can do a damaging admission, right? So, and don't be afraid to use radical candor and be real with your clients. They appreciate it. Don't worry about this being super polished. Obviously, I'm stuttering. I'm looking down at my notes. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Just know that just be radically candor. Just use radical candor and be honest with your clients. It's actually kind of enduring, really. So, you could be like, hey, you know what? I feel really bad because I didn't know there was a National Gutter Cleaning Day. I should, honestly, that's my business, and we missed it. So I feel bad that I missed it, and I didn't let you know about it. So as a sorry, I want to give you a $20 credit for your next gutter cleaning just because I missed that holiday. So you can do it, but again, it's tie it into something seasonal. I want you to think outside the box, not Christmas, not 4th of July. I mean, you can do those things, but when I say seasonal, it should be seasonal based on your revenue curve. So, like I said, when things are slow, so you should be able to plan for campaigns that go out during that time. Another campaign that you could do is you can use is like clever props or photography. I mentioned chips and salsa, right? There could be polar bear plunge day. You could take a picture of you doing an ice bath. I don't know if you're into it. I've done a couple ice baths before. They're pretty amazing. But you could take a picture of you doing a polar plunge or something. You want something that really is what we call a hook, something that grabs their attention and is really going to be a pattern interrupt to them. So, you can use crazy props and different things that you can take pictures with, or do a video or something, some kind of movement or something, jogging in the snow for Polar Plunge Day, something like that. So it's really all about getting the attention of the people that already know, like, and trust you. They've done business with you before. They've given you money, and you're trying to give them to give you more money without saying, "Hey, give me more money." So you're just trying to grab their attention. Okay, so we do want to I'm going to wrap this up. We do want to take time to plan our seasonal campaigns. Again, we want to do them around the curve, and you want to stop relying on the same promotions. Okay, you want to do something unexpected, something that's going to engage your clients, that's going to break their pattern, create an interrupt, and schedule those things. So I placed the notes, the link for the crazy calendar inside the show notes. And if you want an example of, say, a dozen different of these random campaigns that have been put together, you just comment down below, comment campaign, comment campaign, and I will get that out to you. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Tune in next week when we talk about our next frequency money mission. And until then, we will see you later.